Good evening and thank you. I'm Neil Gordon. I'm a New York native now living in Brookline, where I'm immersed, as some of you know, in local progressive town politics. I'm a Brookline Town Meeting member, member of the town's advisory committee, co-chair of Brookline PACS, a 6 decades old progressive political group. I serve my country as an enlisted sailor. I'm a Vietnam veteran who proudly wears a combat action ribbon and a Navy unit commendation, the unit equivalent of the Silver Star. In 1969, I raised my right hand and swore an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. 22 of my shipmates took that oath, and they gave all they had in honoring it. This afternoon, I fulfill the vow that I and my shipmates made more than 50 years ago, fulfilling that vow in a time, place, and fashion I never imagined. Yesterday, speaking in support of a Brookline Town Meeting warrant article I and a co-petitioner sponsored, I asked my town meeting colleagues to stand with me, with Brookline's advisory committee, with Brookline Select Board, and with Brookline PACS. I ask of you what I ask of them. Stand with us against Trump and his corrupt administration. Stand with us and defend the Constitution of the United States and the rule of law. As the Trump administration is recommending the renaming of our ships, erasing the names Thurgood Marshall, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Harriet Tubman, Harvey Milk, Cesar Chavez, Medgar Evers, and others, I ask that you stand with us and protect those who are being unfairly targeted because of their immigration status, country of origin, race, religion, gender expression, sexual preference, or other unfair, illegal, or immoral characterization. Stand with us because silence is complicity. This is not a time to be silent. Prior to a Brookline Advisory Committee public hearing on the warrant article I co-sponsored, I was asked, it's the standard advisory committee question, do you know whether Brookline Town Meeting previously considered any warrant articles that address the same or a similar topic? They don't like you bringing the same thing back every 6 months. After a bit of research, I answered yes, and quoted from the minutes of a prior Brookline Town Meeting. Voted that this town thinks itself happy to be always ready to add their might. It's spelled M-I-T-E in the meeting minutes, towards withstanding any arbitrary or despotic measures which may be carried on to overthrow the Constitution, referring to the then partially unwritten Massachusetts Constitution. Silence is complicity, but on January 3rd, 1773, 11 months before the Boston Tea Party, Brookline Town Meeting was not silent. In towns across the Commonwealth, town meetings were not silent. Ordinary people, farmers, merchants, tradespeople made a difference. Brookline Town Meeting made a difference in 1773, and Brookline Town Meeting made a difference last night. We now, in our lifetime, we will make a difference. Serving at sea, serving in a ship of war, there were 5 most terrifying words no sailor ever wanted to hear. This is not a drill. To those gathered here today, I say this. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. So let's stand together, defend the Constitution and the rule of law, save our democracy. Silence is complicity. While we're still free to do so, let us not be silent. Thank you.